Dear students, we will continue. One day, partially deaf 4-year-old kid came home with a note in his pocket from his teacher. A 4-year child is coming from home, from school back to home, and there is a note in his pocket. Your Tommy is too stupid to learn. Your Tommy is very stupid. He doesn't know anything. And that note is from teacher. Get him out of the school, said by the teacher. His mother read the note and answered. The mother read it. What will be the condition of the mother when a mother reads about his child? He is a stupid like that. My Tommy is not stupid to learn. My Tommy's name, my Tommy is not stupid to learn. I will teach him myself. Teacher, if you cannot know me, I will teach him myself. And that Tommy grew up to be the great Thomas Edison. Do you know who is Thomas Edison? Yeah, the great person. See, Thomas Edison had only 3 months of formal schooling and he was partially deaf. The inventions that Thomas Edison made, he went only 3 months in the school. Everything was taught him by his mother because his teachers told that he is a foolish guy. But where is Thomas Edison today? How much inventions, how many discoveries that he had made for the world. That is the great personality. Again we will see Edison again in the chapter. Okay. Then Henry Ford. All about these all people, there is explanation in the vocabulary. You can go through it, and if you have doubt, you can ask me, because many of them are discovered, many scientific discoveries or electronic discoveries in the world, and they have given so much contribution. That is what. Henry Ford forgot to put the reverse gear. Henry Ford is not the person who found out the car, rather he is the person who had this car companies, car manufacturing workshops, where he was preparing cars for the people in the cheap rate. But the first car which he prepared, he forgot to put the reverse gear. Do you know what is the condition is there, the car is there, not having reverse gear? That is what I say. And do you consider these people are failures? Do you think that they are failures? They succeeded in spite of the problems that they had, not in the absence of them. They had all these problems. You don't think that those people who succeeded in their life didn't have any problem, very well brought up. No. They had all the problems they had to face, all the challenges that they had to face, and they succeeded. But to the outside world, it appears as though they just got it. For the outside people, they may feel that they are just lucky to have it. No. They are had all the problems and they faced it. All success stories are stories of great failures. All the success these people had was the stories of the great failures. The only difference is that every time they fail, they bounce back. Every time when the successful people, when they fail, they bounce back. Again they will try. Again they will try. This is called failing forward. And when the failure comes, they go rather than backward. You learn and move forward. Learn from your failure and keep moving. When they have a failure in the life, they move on. They want. I am tired. Sometimes we have when we have a difficult time, when we have a problem, when we have a failure in life, we try to stop that. No, the author is saying, don't keep away. In 1914 again, Thomas Edison, at the age of 67, lost his factory. Thomas Edison, we have seen again, 67 at the age of 67, which was worth a few $1 million. The few $1 million in those days, those time, Thomas Edison lost his factory those days, and it was on fire. Everything burned and became ashes. It has very little insurance. It might be insured, but very less money. $1 million in those time means 1914 means it is a huge amount. No longer a young man. He was no longer a young man. He was already 67. Edison watched his lifetime effort go up in smoke and smoke. All that is discovered during his younger age Everything became ashes. Now no more. Now he is saying he watched everything and he said, there is great value in disaster. All our mistakes are burnt up. Thank God we can start again. Everything is gone. There is great value in disaster. My mistakes are gone. Thank God. I'm going to start again. See the attitude of the man. At the age of 67, from the younger age, he found out so many inventions. And now, at the age of 67, he lost everything and it became ashes. But still, he remains confident and says, everything is gone, my mistakes are gone. I am going to start again at new. And see, in 3 weeks later, just 3 weeks later, he invented the phonograph. What an attitude! The phonograph, no? The gramophone and the recorded audio. Now that is the attitude. That is what we want to have in our life. Other says. Below are the more examples of the failures of successful people. There are some failures of the successful people have been shown down. Please go through it. Thomas Edison failed approximately 10,000 times while he was working on the light bulb. You know, Thomas Edison found out the light. So he failed 10,000 times minimum while he was working. Henry Ford has broke at the age of 40 again. Lee Iacocca was fired by Henry Ford II at the age of 54. Lee Iacocca, here it is given. An American business known for engineering the Ford Mustang and the Ford Pinto cars. He was the former chairman of the Crystal Corporation. He was one of the most famous business people in the world. He is the author or co-author of several books, including Iacocca. That's why he is known that. But he was fired by, put down by Henry Ford II. But still he succeeded. Young Beethoven was told that he had no talent for music. You know Beethoven, the great father of music. He had no talent for music, it was said. But he gave some of the best music to the Beethoven. After his middle age, I think in his 40s, he became deaf also. But he was one of the best musicians of the world, the best contribution. Setbacks are inevitable. Inevitable means certain. Setback, going back, is certain and cannot be avoided. That is part of life. A setback can act as a driving force. Driving force means which can make you to go forward and also teach us humility. If you do everything and every time you are succeeding in life, there is no one above you, you will be proud enough. So this will make you to be humble enough. And in grief, you will find courage and faith to overcome the setback. In sadness, you will be, when you are sad, you will say how to overcome. So you will try to overcome the setback. We need to learn to become victors, not victims. We need to learn as the people who succeed in life, not as the victims, flood victims or those who are affected with the sadness. No, we have to be victors. Fear and doubt short circuit the mind. Fear and doubt. That means, if I do, it will become, doubt is there, fear is there. So, to be succeeding life, we should not keep yourself away. Be confident. That is what is meant. I stop for this section. We will move on to the next section again. Thank you.